My name is Brianna Myers, and I'm a freshman here at Waldorf University, getting my bachelor's in history. In a state with a very high German population, such as Iowa, one might find it surprising to come across a place like Cedar Rapids. With its high Czech population and its open embrace of that high population, it's cultivated a rather robust catalog when it comes to the interaction with that community. I went into this paper with the question of why this happened. Why was the population so high, and what caused the move to Cedar Rapids? To answer this, we must first understand who the Czech people are, and what historical factors may have influenced their identity. The primary Czech population is the Bohemian Czechs. Centered around what is currently the Western Czech Republic, this group has an interesting mix of Slavic and Germanic influences. Cut off from the Eastern Slavs after the Magyar invasion in the late 9th century, the Western Slavic people quickly learned how to adapt to their Western European neighbors, garnering themselves a degree of familiarity with those countries. Their willingness to adopt Christianity right away and the incorporation of Western influences in architecture and style of government made the Czechs well suited to still thrive in this environment. It was later these same qualities that made them so easily entangled in the Holy Roman Empire, however. In their attempt to rebel against this after the death of John Hus, that put them in the hands of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. A massive influx of Czech immigration took place in the late 18th and early 1900s, which seems to be mainly based on the political turmoil with the Habsburgs, specifically the Austro-Hungarian branch, in the late 17th and early 18th century. This, coupled with the prior smaller waves of immigrants, encouraged by the prospect of cheap land and employment in Cedar Rapids, led to a massive influx. It was this and prior large waves of immigration that also gave way to a massive labor pool in Cedar Rapids, allowing it to become as industrialized as it is today. When turning to the Czech people of Cedar Rapids themselves, we see an interesting link between identity and the church. It was religious affiliations in the church that allowed these same communities to expand as much as they did. From funding of Czech-speaking schools and obtaining of Czech literature, to even the loaning of money to Czech families for homes, the church helped in providing the space for the community to stand upon, just as it helped cultivate some of the most lasting parts of Czech pride. It was these themes of religion and through that language that I found the community to be a palm-sized example of a global issue and an answer to that very issue. Even as modern society moves away from church or traditions, or an apathy grows in young students to foreign languages, it is important to understand that those very foundations are what our modern world is built upon. For many, the church served as a stable library for information, playing a large part in modern history through their writings. It was an example of how even aspects of history that we might not be as enamored by are still very important.